Welcome back into Talking Fitchburg. Joining me this morning is Lieutenant Chad Breklin from the Fitchburg Police Department, kind enough to come in monthly to give us an update of what's happening down in the PD.
Good morning, Jeremy. How are you?
Oh, I'm fantastic. How are you doing?
I am great this Friday. The sun is shining.
I know, it is really nice out there. It should be a great weekend.
Absolutely.
But I want to start off with this morning. Some folks may have noticed that there was a police car sitting outside on Lacey Road here just outside City Hall with the lights on right at the construction zone. And I had called in just to check in on that.
Sure.
But what are we trying to do up there on Lacey Road?
So any of us that are familiar with the area know that Lacey Road is under construction and will be for the majority of the year, really, into the fall. So we had provided some visibility early on during the construction to deter people from driving through the construction zone, and apparently our motoring public has decided that since the road is maybe passable, that they should use it. And the road is closed. We had an officer just sitting out there as a measure of deterrent to not have people drive down the roadway. And obviously that is all in an effort to keep the construction crews safe so that they can do their work. And obviously the quicker they can do their work, the quicker the road reopens again in fall. So we ask everybody to please obey the road closed signs unless you live in the closed area or you are visiting someone in the closed area. Please follow the detour.
Yeah, and including this week, we had mentioned about the stuff going on at McGaw Park and at Quarry Hill Park this weekend. You know, just please take it easy and try to use alternate routes to get down Lacey Road to the events.
Yep.
So,
if you're headed to McGaw Park, we would encourage you to use Sain Road to head in from the east.
Okay. Now kind of changing gears, and a tough one to change to. This past week, the state troopers had laid to rest a state trooper that had fallen in service, and we had sent our officers up as well. I kind of just wanted to get from your sense of that police departments and family, and no matter who it is, what organization, when it's the police, it is a big family here.
Yeah, it really is. We all, obviously being in the profession, recognize the risks and dangers associated with it, and that does create a special family atmosphere, if you will, or a bond among police officers. You know, I didn't know Trooper Borostowski personally, but obviously you feel for his loss of life in the line of duty, as well as the family and friends that he leaves behind. And we did send representatives of our department up. We had 4 members of our Honor Guard unit go up there. That'd be Detective Aguirre, Officers Hale, Frias, and Sergeant Variel. And then we also had an officer, Feroz Kilji, who went with them. Feroz was previously employed by the State Patrol prior to being hired by us, and he was actually in Trooper Borostowski's academy class. So he obviously clearly knew him personally as well. So a very difficult time for us here in Wisconsin, losing a member of our family, and seeing what happened in Paris yesterday, as well as a couple of officers being shot in Seattle. It just drives home the risks that we know we face every day, that we come to work just not knowing what our day is going to bring.
Absolutely. I think it's awesome that you guys, you treat it as a family, and no matter who it is, you're keeping track of it.
You see a lot of bad things that a very small percentage of police officers do in this country, but I can assure you that a very, very high percentage of police officers go out every single day, like Trooper Borostowski did, and every other police officer that's ever been injured, and even not injured. They go out and do the best that they can every day to help their community.
And kind of transitioning, we also have National Police Week coming up in a few weeks here. And at the end of National Police Week here in Wisconsin, we pay tribute to the police memorial here. So talk a little bit about how that all come about.
Yeah, National Police Week is the week of May 15th. There are a lot of events out in Washington, D.C. every year during National Police Week. A couple of our folks have gone out in the past in a variety of capacities to assist with motor escorts or on police unity bike tour rides. And then locally, we have an event here at the state capitol at the Wisconsin Law Enforcement Memorial on May 19th. That's on the Capitol grounds or Capitol Square, and I believe that begins at noon. So it is an opportunity for you to come out and pay respects to officers who have died in line of duty. There's always a large law enforcement presence down at the Capitol Square, and the processional of the police cars from Olin Park is obviously a sight to see.
Yeah, like I said, that, not to be a somber show, but again,
Yeah.
showing you unity in the police world, very important.
Sure.
So,
Yeah.
all right, we ran out of time this morning.
that's fine.
I certainly
Always
appreciate.
a lot to cover.
Yeah, so we'll get you back on the show shortly. Appreciate it and stay safe out there.
Thank you.
All right, we'll take a very quick break. We'll wrap it up right here next on Talking Fitchburg.